Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do something special. Stay tuned. So today we are going to journey back just a little bit to the healthcare crafting that I was doing last week. I wanted to do this part of the craft last week, but I didn't have what I needed. And what I needed finally was delivered. And so I'm able to make this little craft, this little favor today. And again, this is for the healthcare profession. It is for anyone who is supporting that profession. But I wanted to show you guys this really fun, very quick, very quick way of saying thank you to those wonderful people in that profession who are putting themselves on the line every day, all day. And here is what I have. So I made these cute little mini doctor's bags, and that's what I'm calling them. They're very small, and they have a very distinct purpose. When I made the boxes, I received a comment from Judith Williams, and it was an excellent comment. And she suggested adding lifesavers to that little box that I made, but I didn't have any lifesavers, and I ordered some. And so I decided, since they came in, this is what we would make. So we are making just this little tiny medical-like bag that will hold one roll of lifesavers that are in here. I am not going to take this out because I have already sealed it. And the reason why I sealed this is because it really is one of those one and done things. If you give this to someone at the doctor's office, they really aren't going to have time to walk around with this, but they will have time just to open it up, take the lifesavers out, tuck them in the jacket pocket, and just kind of munch on them throughout the day. So that's why I'm not making this to be carried around. It really is a one and done. And here are the lifesavers. And I think that these are just so appropriate because, yes, they are lifesavers. And I think that these little mini medical bags are just so cute. And what I did was I left a space right in here or right here where you could place stickers, or you could place a smaller piece of white paper and write a very quick message. So like I said, I know everyone in the medical profession is really rushed and hurried right now. So this is truly meant to be one of those quickie one and dones. So to make our project, we're going to need a piece that measures 5.5 by 11. I am going to turn this to the 11-inch side, and we are going to score at 7/8 of an inch, at 1 3/4, at 2 5/8, and at 3.5. So basically what we did is we scored every 7/8 of an inch 4 times. And then we'll turn it to the opposite end. So my 4 scores are here, and I am going to score at 3.5. Then let's turn this to the 5.5-inch side. I will score at 7/8 of an inch. Rotate it to the opposite 5.5-inch side and score at 7/8 of an inch. So now let's fold and burnish all of our scores. Okay, so now that we have all of our scores folded and burnished, on the end where we have the 4 score marks, we are going to remove the corner piece. So let's just cut in and remove it. And then we'll have the 3 7/8 of an inch tabs. And let's just go ahead and free up all of those tabs. So I'll go up to the score mark, drag down, and then when I get to this one, I am simply going to angle cut just a little bit, just like that. And then I'll come back, and I'm also going to just angle cut all of these while I'm at it. And then just to make this a little easier to put together, on each one of these, I am going to trim off just a little bit, not a whole lot. I trimmed off about 1/8 of an inch. So on the other side, I'll do the exact same thing. Okay, so now that we have it like this, I am going to use my tape runner to just close these two side pieces here. So I'll put tape on both of these. I'm going to fold them in just like that. And I will have this. So now I'll bring in 2 mats, and I'm simply going to mount those here and here. So my first mat is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And I'm just going to use some tape. And I'll take this, and I am just going to position it so that I have a little bit of a white border all the way around it. And then I'll take my 3 3/8 by 3 5/8 inch mat, and I am going to place that one down here. And so this gives you plenty of space here on the inside. If you wanted to attach some stickers or a message, you can do that right now. So now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and put this together. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip it over to the opposite side, and I am going to use my tape runner to place glue on the end piece here. And now we can simply just fold this up just like that. And you can see how I folded it. And I am just going to put it down so that hopefully I'll get the backs nice and straight. And you can look on the inside to make sure you've got it straight. So now we've got this little cutie. So now what I'll do is I have this piece here. Okay, so now what I have here, I'm going to fold this one back, and I have these 2 pieces right here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just take a little bit of glue, not that much, and I'll close this one, and then I'll place some glue on this one, and I'll close that one. So now I'll open this up. I'll take my roll of Lifesavers and just place it in there. Fold that one. Place a little bit of glue. You can even place a glue dot on this if you don't want yours as permanent as I'm making this one. And then I will close it just like that. So now we have a wonderful little holder portion here for the Lifesavers. So next I have a mat that measures 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And then I have a white mat that measures 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And I am going to use my tape runner, place my tape on the white mat, and then I'll place this down, try to get it centered. And now I can take this, place tape on the back of it. Then I'll bring this in, and I am going to get this stuck down, hopefully centered. So now I have my 2.5 by 1/2 inch strips, and I am simply going to place a little bit of glue right there just to form the cross. And then I'll take my glue, put it down like that, and now I can take this and just position it wherever I want it on the front. I'll try to get it fairly even. So now we have this little bag right here. So what I have here are 2 strips that measure 5 1/2 by 1/2 inch, and I am going to place glue on both ends. And I'll take one piece of that, place it right there. Then I'll take this other piece, just kind of loop it around, and I'll get it stuck down. Now I'll flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'll place my glue right at the bottom. I'm going to take this, match it up in position where the first one is on the front, and I'll get that stuck right there. Then I'll take this piece and just basically loop it around just like that and get it stuck down. And I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and even with the one in the front. So now, as you can see, we have a cute little medical bag. And then the last thing that I want to do is I want to take just a little bit of Velcro, and I'm going to place it right there, and I'll get that stuck down so that we'll have a way of closing this. And there we have it. And so whoever gets this, now that we've got the Velcro on it, they can simply open this up, and if you have written a note to them on the inside, they can read your wonderful note, and then they'll have a nice little roll of hard candy that they can pull out and just, refresh the mouth so that dry mouth doesn't set in. Or if they need a quick sweet treat, there you go. You've got those wonderful lifesavers for lifesavers. So guys, I hope that this project inspires you to make some of these for anyone in the healthcare profession, whether they support it through maintenance or whatever it is. If they support the running of any healthcare facility, they deserve this. So I hope that you have liked this video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, please stay safe. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.